Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to my dining room table. I'm having my first ever battle report. I will be playing Grimdark Future by One Page Rules. I'm just having a simple 12 and go 1,000 point game between the Human Defense Force and the Eternal Dynasties. Let's get into the armies. So today the Human Defense Force is led by a company leader. He has a master rifle and the forward observer upgrade, and he also has a wolf dog companion and heavy armor. And he's going to be joined to this infantry squad in the back. They have sergeant with a hand weapon and drum pistol, 2 flamers, and 1 medical trained individual. And then there is a second infantry squad which has sergeant with a pistol and a hand weapon, plasma rifle, laser rifle, and the company standard. A squad of sappers, just 3 grenade launchers, a light walker with rocket salvo and rapid heavy machine gun, and an attack vehicle with twin flamer cannon and a heavy machine gun. And that will round out 1,000 points for the Human Defense Force. And then we have 1,000 points of the Eternal Dynasty, led by a Dynasty leader. He has the Lever Long Rifle and the Warlord upgrade, giving him direct fire. He is joined to this squad of warriors. They have 1 fusion rifle, and they will also be parked out in this APC with the heavy laser gun. They are backed up by 2 scout squads. Each squad has a shield drone and 1 energy rifle. And then there's a dragon speeder with the hull auto gun and the twin burst laser gun. This is our table. This is a 4x4 battlefield made custom by yours truly. And like I said, we're just going to be playing a 12 and go. This will be 1 deployment zone. That will be another deployment zone. And we're just going to start setting up here. This is going to be my first game, so if I mess up a rule, get something wrong, please put it in the comments. I really want feedback like that. Otherwise, if you have questions, let me know, and I hope you really enjoyed the game. Okay, so I've gone ahead and marked the 12-inch deployment zone with some dice on both ends so I can see what goes where. We are going to have D3 plus 2 objectives, so I'm just going to go ahead and roll for the number of objectives. That is 5 objectives, going to be a full board. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, so for the record, I am playing this game using just the basic, literally the core rules. I do have the basic rules to hand, but I'm literally just playing the 12 and go using this. Again, it is my first game, so I'm just gonna kind of roll that way. All right, so first things first, gonna roll off for deployment. All right, so same deal. We're gonna use purple for the Eternal Dynasty and gray steel for the Human Defense Force. Rolling to see who deploys first. And that's gonna be Eternal Dynasty. Dynasty's gonna take that end. So Human Defense Force will set up over here. Okay, so picking up with deployment. We are going to be starting with the APC, which has the unit of warriors and the leader in it, and that is going to go... That's going to go right here. Human Defense Force are going to deploy their sappers right here. Dragon speeder for the Dynasty is gonna go here. Walker for HDF. He's gonna go right here. That is it for the deployment for Dynasty, so we're just gonna finish up with the Human Defense Force. Tank is gonna go here. And obviously I know this looks a little bit wide. I'm not particularly treating it like everything's going to die if it goes over lava. I need to make like little pads for this board. So reasonably, I'm just going to go good. This can go over here. This can move here. You know, you can cover gaps as long as you can fit it. That's going to be totally fine. Going to deploy the infantry squad with the leader here. And the second one we're gonna put right over here. Okay, good. So next thing to do is the scout deployment for the Eternal Dynasty Scouts. So 1 unit. I'm gonna plop 1 unit down in the tower up here. Second unit, let's see, where can I give these guys some trouble? Right here. Okay. And there we have our deployment. Activation number 1 on round number 1. We are going to start off with the APC, which is going to, let's see, going to advance 12 and move right up to here. We're going to go ahead and rush 12. And he's just going to move up right behind here. Next activation, this squad of scouts, which I think they're in range. We're going to try and put some curry down on the snipers. So 30-inch rifle ranges, which they meet. The energy rifle is 36. Okay, so rifles for them into the sappers. Quality 4, so hitting on 4s. 2 hits. And the sappers have defense of 5+. 1 dies. Boop. First blood to the Dynasty. Energy rifle hitting on 4+. Hits. That is AP4. So that does not even confer a save, so that is a 2nd sapper down. Actually, I'm sorry, before I get premature, that lone sapper needs to take a morale test to see if he's shaken. Quality 5. Oh my goodness, he makes it. Okay, good. So yeah, he stays. He's holding his ground. He's gonna foom something bad. Okay, you know what? He's just gonna try it. He is going to try and grenade launcher into the APC. Maybe you can do some damage. If he's in range. He just makes it. So, quality of 5 with his grenade launcher. Miss. Ending his activation. We're gonna go for the gusto. The unit of scouts over here is gonna fire into the unit over there. So again, 4 rifle shots. Quality 4. 1 hit. Defense 5 on the infantry. 1 dead. Energy rifle, quality 4. Hits. No save. Another 1 dead here. And no morale, they're totally fine. That is their activation. Attack vehicle is fast, and he is going to go up here. Put some pressure. Yep, can't shoot. So he's just gonna sit there. Next trick, the infantry are gonna pile out of this and seize the objective. And I believe that's all they can do. By the way, I just caught reading through, and I don't know why this didn't quite come up, but you can't, a leader model actually counts as 3 units for the purposes of transport, so I have to retool this because that whole squad will not actually fit in that transport. I have to somehow move that down, but I'm already gaming. We're just gonna go with it. Points are even. Stuff happens. You live, you learn. All right, so that is their entire activation because they just piled out, I believe. We are gonna rush the command squad 12, putting them right about there. We're just gonna say some dudes have the high ground. It's a lava planet. If somebody didn't have the high ground, I'd be very disappointed. We're going to rush the speeder up 12. He's done. He cannot shoot. And for our final activation, yeah, I gotta make these lava pads. We are going to pile these dudes onto these 2 rocks. High ground. Okay, that will just work coherency-wise, so we're just gonna call that a done deal. And that is the end of round 1. And I believe only our Eternal Dynasty are scoring on this objective here. I gotta double check if vehicles can hold those. Unit is within 3 inches, so unit is, I believe, just infantry. So really these guys only have these 2 squads, and vehicles cannot hold. So that's not obviously sitting on, the APC itself doesn't count. The walker doesn't count, the attack vehicle doesn't count. So that is our round. And start of round 2, starting with Dynasty again. Scouts are gonna shoot into the command squad. Just gonna token them up early. So, defense 4 with rifles, 2 hits, quality of 5 on the human defense force infantry. Oh my god, they save. Energy rifle, do something please. Hits, no save allowed. We'll take a guy from the back. And that unit has regeneration, so on a 5+ that is ignored. Nope, he's dead. He's really dead, Jim. Okay, so that's that activation. Human defense force. We're gonna move this guy. He's really just advancing 6. And guess what he's shooting? This could be bad. Twin flamer cannon with 2 attacks, blast 3, and reliable. So attacks at quality 2+, and blast. That's blast 3, so each hit is multiplied by 3. So hitting on 2s, both hit. That's actually 6. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 saves. AP2. Warriors have defensive 4, so they need to hit 6s to live. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dead. Holy shnikes. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dead. But wait, there's more. Okay, heavy machine gun, same target. That is 3 attacks, AP1, quality of 4+. Nothing, whiffer. Quality check on the unit of warriors. They have quality of 4+. Do they hold? They are holding. That is our tank earning his points. Speeder is gonna move 6. That is just an advance, and he's gonna shoot into the command squad. Let's see if we can keep them from scoring anything. All right, so he's got a hull auto gun. 18 inches, 2 attacks with rending. Noise regeneration and 6 is AP4. So 2 attacks at quality 4. 1 hit, no rend. And that's AP2, so 1 guy over here is dead already. I'll just roll it over here. Medic regeneration. Yep, he's alive. And then twin burst laser gun, 4 attacks. AP3, hitting on 4s. 1, 2. It's AP4, so that's 2 guys that need a 5-up save. Do they live? 2 guys are dead. Now you die. He's just going to saunter up here, my last little sapper, and he's gonna fire his grenade launcher into those guys over yonder. So that is a quality of 5. 1 attack, blast 3. He hits. That's 3 saves. AP1, so they need 5s or better. Oh no, 3 dead. That squad is not having a good day. 1, 2. Let's do this. There's still coherency. That I believe is another morale. 4 up. They are holding. Warriors are gonna sit. This guy is just gonna sort of saunter over this way. And he's gonna shoot into the APC, see if we can't get that thing done. That is a heavy laser gun, 1 attack, AP3, deadly 3, hitting on 4s. No! Missed! Over here, we're gonna move over to our walker. He is just going to advance 6, and he's gonna shoot into these guys. Okay, so the shield drone gives the scouts stealth at units shooting them from over 9 inches away, so they are going to get -1 to the hit rolls. He has a quality of 4, so he needs 5s or better to hit. We'll start with the rapid heavy machine gun, so that's 6 shots. AP1. Quality 4, needs 5, so 1 hit. And the scouts need a 5. Makes it. And the rocket salvo, 3 attacks, 5s to hit. Nothing, and that is that unit, that weapon done. Limited, so it can only fire once, so he is now activated. So we are down to our scouts and our infantry squad over there. I think we're gonna do the scouts just because we're here. They're gonna shoot into, can't see those guys. They're gonna shoot into this squad over here. 4 energy rifles, or sorry, 4 rifles, quality 4. 1 hit. 5 for the save. 1 dead. Energy rifle, quality 4. Hits. Another 1 dead. Infantry squads. These guys are just gonna move up, properly taking that objective. That works. All right, so we're just gonna shoot into there. So first with the master rifle on the company leader, hitting on quality 4, 2 attacks, 1 hit. Speeder has defense 2+, makes it. Fulls 24-inch range, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4. No, sorry, 3. The medical training guy doesn't have that. 2 of those hitting on quality 5+ with 1 attack each. Yep. Nothing. 2 flamers, blast 3 and reliable. Okay, 5+. No, sorry, quality 2+. 1 hit times 3. Sorry, that's just 3 rolls. Okay, 2+. Takes 1. Get to use one of these. He's got a wound. And that is it for that squad. Just gonna put this right on the objective. So our Dynasty then is just down to our lone infantry squad over here, but they are packing a fusion rifle. We're gonna try and take out that APC. So I got the leader, 1 guy, and a fusion. All right, let's do the fusion first. So that's 1 attack at quality 4+ and deadly 3 and AP 4. So 1 attack. I'm re-rolling that. Miss. Leader rifle, 2 attacks, quality 3. Just taking that. Okay, 2+ saves on the attack vehicle. 1 goes through, 1 wound. All right. And then 1 rifle, quality 4. Misses. What do I want to do with that squad? They're gonna rush 12. We're gonna make a play for that objective. So they're just gonna end up there. And that is our round 2 over. So we've got Dynasty on 1 objective. Human Defense Force on 1. So for the moment we're tied up. Start of round 3. Okay, top of round 3, starting with our Dynasty peeps. We're gonna move this scout squad 6, so they're gonna claim that objective. Taking a little bit of license with that movement, I know, but still, don't really care, just making it in the game. And they're gonna shoot into that infantry squad. All right, 4 rifle shots, quality 4. 1 hit. 5+ save on the infantry. 1 dead. Okay. Energy rifle, 4 quality. Miss. All right, so they're done. Before they lose anybody else, they are gonna move over here. Okay. So picking back up, this infantry squad is actually going to charge into this infantry squad, so we are just going to pile them all in. These guys are just going to counter charge. HDF are going to attack. That squad still has their Sarge. So it's 2 attacks and 1, 2, 3, 4 hand weapons. It's all basically the same deal. So hitting on 5s. Not bad. 3. Quality 4 sorry, defense 4 saves. No, defense 5 saves on the scouts, sorry. 2 dead. Yoink, yoink. And they really want that, so they're gonna fight back. They just have close combat weapons with 1 attack, so that's 3 attacks. Quality 4. 2 hits. 2 5-up saves from the Human Defense Force. 2 dead. Yoink. And yeesh. Sorry, Flag Boy, you gotta go. All right. Okay, so nobody's losing morale. They're just kind of sitting there, and they are now fatigued. These guys are gonna move 6 and take an objective. Hopping right down. Okay, so these scouts just moved off the tower onto the objective. They did an advance, so they're also gonna try and take out the Stapper over there. So, rifle shots. 4 shots on quality 4. 3 hits. 5-up saves on the Sapper. Is that right? Yes. Defense 5. He's dead. Sapper be gone. All right, Human Defense Force. Let's see if we can deny that objective. Rapid Flamers into the infantry squad. That is 2 reliable shots, so hitting on 2 pluses with blast 3. Hit. So that is 6 wounds between all these dudes. Dynasty leader only has 3, so I think you see where we're going with this one. Defense 4s all around. They have to make these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 failed, so everyone here is dead. Our leader is down. Oh no! Big trouble in hot China, no hot chicken. All right, and he's still got a gun, so we're gonna go ahead and piff that thing into these guys, which is obviously a little bit lower quality. They have the shield drone with stealth, but let's see if we can't make their day all the same. 3 shots, quality 4+, so hitting on 5s. 1 hit. Save 5+. Failed, 1 dead. And next turn is gonna be round 4. So the APC is gonna swing up here, move 6. They're gonna target our heavy laser gun into that squad. 1 attack, deadly 3. It's just gonna kill something. You know what? No, scratch that. This guy is gonna stay right where he was, and he's gonna try and take out that APC since he's got the laser. Okay, so attack 1, quality 4+. Hits. That is deadly 3, AP 3. So that is 3 saves on the attack vehicle. Defense 2+, AP 3. So that's basically on 5 ups. Okay, so he gets 3 more. And that is tough 9, so he's got a ways to go. Okay, turning over here. That squad wants to sit. I need to take this thing out because it's absolutely gonna maul them next turn, so you guessed it, it's machine gun time. Okay, 6 shots with a rapid heavy machine gun at quality 4 into the Dragon Speeder. 1, 2, 3 hits. That is AP 1, Dragon Speeder has defensive 2, so it needs 3 or better. 1 more wound. Peter is tough 6, so he is up to 2. That is our activation here. Okay, all we got left is Dragon Speeder, and he's just gonna sit. He's in perfect range. Dragon Speeder is gonna fire into the commanding infantry squad. 2 attacks from the full auto gun, which are rending, quality of 4+. Both hits. Not rending. Okay, and that's no AP, so that's no change. That's 5 up defense on these guys. 2 fails. Medical training, 5 up. Regeneration roll. 1 lives, 1 dies. Twin burst laser gun. AP 3, attack 4, quality 4+. 1 hit. And it's AP 4, so 1 guy's automatically dead. 5 up save. He's alive. That medic is really keeping that squad alive. That was a smart buy. Let's try and take these guys out. -1 with the shield drone, because they effectively have stealth. We'll do our master rifle at quality 4+ from the commander. 1 hit. 5 up save. 1 dead. 1, 2 rifles. Quality 5. I need 6s. Miss. 2 flamers, reliable, so hitting on 3s. Both hit. And those are last 3. So that is 6 saves. Yep. 6 saves, 5 up. 1 saved, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 failed, so our scouts are gone. Wiped the F out, leaving this uncontested. Alright, so that's their activation, so that is everybody. So the bottom of round 3. 1 contested objective, 1 held objective, nothing. So right now, if this squad can just stay alive and sit on that objective, and provided these guys don't take the lead, the Human Defense Force will pull through for the W on this one. This is a nightmare. I gotta organize better. I absolutely have to try and kill that squad. So now we are gonna go ahead and 6-inch. And our APC is gonna use the heavy laser gun. 1 shot, deadly 3, AP 3 into the infantry squad. Hitting on 4. Hits. 3 wounds on a single model, and it's automatically going to go through since it's AP 3, so we need 5. Feel no pains. And 1 guy's dead. Let's see if we can't get these guys off. So these guys, the infantry, are going to attack the scouts in melee. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4 attacks. Sarge having an extra weapon. 4 attacks, hitting on quality 5. 1. And that's a 5 up save on the scouts. Failed, 1 dies. Okay, so they're gonna try and fight back and see if they can outdo the wounds. Otherwise, they're gonna have to take morale as it is because they're just down. So 2 attacks at quality 4. Miss. Okay, so the scouts have to take a morale test. Quality 4. They fail, they are routed and dead. So these guys now have control of that objective as there is no one else contesting it. There is nothing else on the board that the Eternal Dynasty can use to hold an objective. So we have to see if these guys can survive. Eternal Dynasty's next unit, they're obviously just, all they have left is this Dragon Speeder. So if they cannot kill them, that is effectively game right there. Dragon Speeder, 2 attacks, quality 4+ rending. 1 hit, no rending, 5+ save for the infantry. Fails, 5+ regeneration. Fails, 1 dead. Getting rid of a trooper. Twin burst laser gun. 4 attacks, AP 3, quality 4. Ooh, 1, 2. So that's AP 4, so that's 2 regeneration saves. And they both make it. That medic is keeping the squad in the game by his nuts. Oh my God. That's game. Ladies and gentlemen, that is game. There's nothing further that the Eternal Dynasty can do in the rest of round 4. I can obviously see what the rest of the damage that these 3 units can do to these 2. Possibly they can kill them, but right then, I think I'm just gonna call it victory for the Human Defense Force. G.I. Joe wins the day. All right, guys, thanks very much for watching that game. I hope you enjoyed it. I know I had a lot of things rough here. I literally was just playing and reading and figuring out as I go. So obviously I've got things to fix. I have to fix that infantry squad fitting in the APC. I've got some things to tweak on both ends really. That was kind of informative, but I really hope you liked the game and I'll see you on the next one.